upgrade your shit.
What's up? I'm Nata, one of the Upgrade guys, and today we're going to talk about external rotation of your hip. External rotation is this motion here. So if I'm standing against the wall, if my leg bone spins this way, that's external rotation of my hip. My hip is rotating to the outside. It's important when we're doing external rotation to not only do a passive stretch. Most of the time that we see external rotation being addressed is the passive stretch. Today we're going to show you how to take that passive stretch and give yourself more benefit. I'm going to use the wall as an example. You'll be able to see my setup from there. This is a setup this is a stretch that's often given for people in rehab or like when they go see the PT or the chiropractor or something, the figure 4 stretch. So you're basically stretching the hip in external rotation. This is a good stretch and this is a good setup, but simply doing the stretch is not enough. If we were to make sure that you got more benefit from this, this is what we do. So as I'm here, I'm thinking about how this leg bone spins inside of my joint. If I don't have a lot of it, I'm probably going to be in this type of position because my body doesn't want to go there. If I want to take myself there, I can take my hands and I can start to push against this knee. We're going to want to be careful here because we don't want to just be jamming into a range of motion that we're not sure whether or not you're okay in. So go slowly and try to see what feels okay. Once you can feel that stretch and you can feel what's going on, then you can say, okay, now that I know what's going on here, now I can start to work. So if you did just want to do a passive stretch, this is an approach that you can use. This knee blocking this foot and me driving my knee towards the wall creates external rotation of my hip. If you need more, you can get closer to the wall, which would make this foot get closer to you and already be bowing the stretch even more. So once you found the setup that works best for you, you're going to get to this place where you feel a good passive stretch. As you're setting up and you hold that passive stretch, you see how my arm comes across my body. In order for you to try to relax and get the most out of the stretch, you could use this approach. As I'm hanging out here, this hand is not pushing that way. I'm just going to come here and I'm going to hook. So now I don't have to worry about holding my arm in this position. My arm is already sort of naturally set up to be holding it here if I just hook here. So now I can kind of relax and just let that passive stretch take place. At the end of the passive stretch though, I'm not going to want to just get out because then I will have lost a lot of benefit. We would recommend that you stay here for at least 2 minutes. At the end of the 2 minutes, you're going to do 2 things. You're going to create 2 isometric contractions. That means you're going to try to move your hip, but because of where you are, you're not going to be able to move it. I'm at the end range of my external rotation, and if I want to solidify the tissues that are at length, what I can do is start to get strong through this hand here, and then start to think about pushing this foot towards the wall. So I'll want to push my foot towards that wall. This hand will block. So in essence, I'm blocking off a degree of rotation. So I'm trying to internally rotate from the end of, from the max of external rotation. Slowly ramp into that contraction over 15 seconds. The reverse would be me trying to pull my foot towards my face, but also not letting my knee go towards the wall. So now I'm trying to actually access more external rotation at the end of that motion. And I would hold that, and you should feel your external rotation stuff trying to pull you into that motion. And then you can rinse and repeat. So in that way, you've covered all your bases. You've hit the passive stretch, and then you've trained those tissues at length and the tissues that are short, trying to create more of that motion. We hope you enjoyed this. If you liked it, please hit a like or tell a friend about it. We are the Upgrade Guys. You can find us at Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Why did I say that? I'm already on YouTube.
Upgrade your shit.